Hi, welcome to another Flare Corp Media travel vlog. I'm Jason, if you haven't heard my name before, and recently I went to South Dakota for a week vacation. And lots of times I like to do a travel vlog while I'm vacationing. However, this time I was with my family. And it's always awkward to do a travel vlog with people who aren't used to you pulling out a camera and recording things all the time. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. And so I started out the travel vlog kind of weak. I didn't do a proper introduction. I didn't record a whole lot. I didn't record a whole lot of explanation. But by the end, I was recording a lot normal travel vlog stuff. So what I'm going to do for you is, for these first couple episodes, is give you a little bit more extra stuff recorded after the fact. What I'm going to do is throw up some facts and figures, kind of like when we traveled along Switzerland, the road. I'm going to talk about things. I'm going to jump in like this and explain a little bit more about what's going on and show some pictures to fill in the missing gaps of the first 3 days of the vacation. But trust me, stick through it, because we are going to go up into the Needles district. We're going to fly a drone around. We're going to go to bear country. We are going to go to reptile gardens, Mount Rushmore. I was even there in time to see the biannual ceremonial explosions on Crazy Horse. So all that's coming in the future episodes. This first one, we went to Mitchell, South Dakota, which has the Corn Palace. Now, it's the one and only world famous Corn Palace. It gets 500,000 visitors each year. So we're going to start our vacation right there. Well, our first stop, about 2.5 hours into the trip, is the Corn Palace. Basically, it's a gymatorium, but all of these, as you'll see closer outside, are made out of corn cobs cut in half. And so the inside out and half, and that changes. You can actually see, if you zoom in a little bit, you can see the banners and stuff that come down in front of those. But outside they do a different theme each year, and this year's is Weather of South Dakota. And over here we can see all the different themes they did over the years. Horrible shine, but so yeah, gosh, I can't even see what they are. 82 trains out there, and anyway, we're going on for lots of years. Let's go find the first one. Oh, wrong direction. That's 94. I hope you're getting as dizzy as me. Run! Run! All right. 1892. Holy crap. So the first Corn Palace was built in 1892, just 12 years after the city of Mitchell was founded. It had 3,000 residents, and at that time, they were really wanting to make sure that people knew South Dakota was an agricultural state. So they built it with the intention of having a festival in the fall to celebrate the harvest and a crop growing season. Soon it became very popular all around the world. People knew about it. And by 1905, they were ready to build a second Corn Palace. But shortly after that, they realized that they needed something bigger and permanent. So in 1919, they decided to build a third permanent Corn Palace. And it was completed in 1921, just in time to host the South Dakota State basketball there. No real murals, some patterns. Wow, 1892, I was not expecting it to be that old. 1903, I like all these corn stalks up top. You'd think Nebraska being the Cornhusker state, this would be in our neck of the woods, but no, we had to come to South Dakota to see it. Now I, of course, am kind of partial to this one with the lightning and the tornado around the corner. Well, we stayed in Wall at Frontier Cabins Motel. So just little individual cabins. Some have 2 beds, some have a king-size bed. It's just right off the interstate, 7 miles from Badlands, right across from the Wall Cemetery, actually. But it was all right. There's not a whole lot of food to eat here at 8:30 at night. We did gain an hour, so that was nice. So we got some Subway, not sponsored, and of course gotta have a cold one. And tomorrow we'll hit Wall Drug and the Badlands. So see you then. Hey, good morning. Day 2 here, and I snuck away before everyone else was up in order to get a head start on the Badlands National Park. It's something I've really been looking forward to, getting some pictures, and the first thing that I saw when I got in here is some sheep. Pretty cool. You can see the Badlands in the back, and a car. It's going to be kind of a cloudy day, rainy most of the day, but hopefully it won't affect things too bad. I apologize about the wind. I forgot to turn on the wind filter for pretty much the whole trip. Rookie mistake. What I'm saying here is that what I was really looking forward to doing in the Badlands was flying my drone. But the moment I got my drone out, it started sprinkling and the wind picked up, and I can't fly my drone in that. But hopefully later on I'd be able to get it up in the air. I don't know why they call this the Badlands. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. So I came down for a good shot there. And yeah, now you just gotta go back up. So here we go. You see where, I don't know if those bikes are goat prints or what, but made it. Well, I was able to get my drone up. It was really windy and the drone was complaining about the wind the whole time. But I was able to fly it around a little bit. I got a couple panoramas, but then like the full 360 panorama that I was looking for, it couldn't finish because the wind was too high and the gimbal was off. The drone was tilted so much that the gimbal couldn't compensate to make the full 360. So didn't get that shot, but otherwise it was a good time. So up next is getting back with everyone else, my family, and going to Wall Drug. So once we left the Corn Palace, we went to the city of Wall, or town might be more accurate. And Wall is famous for one thing, and that is Wall Drug. And Wall Drug is only famous because it chose to be famous. Yeah, Wall Drug, they just decided they wanted business. And so to become world famous, they put up road signs all the way back in the day. We're talking 1925. Put road signs saying, stop here for root beer, stop here for cola. And the big thing that they put up was free ice water. You might say, free ice water, what the heck? But this is back in the day when you had to go to the drugstore to get colas and stuff, and so people would stop there to get refreshment. And so it became world famous, and eventually when the military put in the Minuteman missile silos with the atomic warheads up near the Badlands, Wall Drug started also offering free coffee and donuts to servicemen. And they still do today, which is really great. But the other thing that they became famous for, besides the free water, was they did offer 5-cent coffee. And even today, you can still go into Wall Drug and get yourself a free glass of water and free, or 5 cent coffee. So you better believe when I went there, I tried both. So we're at Wall Drug, and the thing to take away from it is there's a lot of stuff, like gobs and gobs and gobs. There's trinkets, there's hats, there's clothes, there's paintings, there's fudge. Behind me is a handcrafted ice cream shop. So I got my shake, diner, you name it, there's lots to do. So worth stopping by. Hey partner, can I bum a smoke? Smoking is bad. Well, that's going to do it for days 1 and 2. You're not going to want to miss the next episodes because we go to the cosmos where everything is slightly off kilter. We go see bear country. We get to see a couple amorous bears. There's also the ceremonial explosions at Crazy Horse that you don't want to miss. They only happen twice a year, and I got some great footage of it. And at the end, we go to Mount Rushmore, and I give you some great information there, history, all that great stuff. So if you don't want to miss that, hit the subscribe button down below. And right next to it is a bell. And if you hit the bell icon, you get notified immediately when I post something. If you just click subscribe, it'll show up in your feed and you can watch it as you want. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button. It helps other people find it so that more people can enjoy it. Until next time, I'm doing what I love. Keep doing what you love. Thanks for watching.